But by the way, if you're just tuning in, I have with me George Leventhal. He's president of Montgomery County Council. I'm your host, Todd LeBorwood, and you're listening to Sound Broadcast Network, AM 1260, The Answer. Now let's talk about the Marriotts. They're corporate headquarters. They're moving.
Absolutely. Look, we want the Marriotts to stay. Bill Marriott started his company in this county. I grew up in this county in the 1960s. I remember the Hot Shops restaurants. I remember when Marriott was just a local serving food service and fast food company. So it's gone through enormous growth, global growth. It's a very, very important leader in the hospitality industry worldwide. We believe its home, natural home, is Montgomery County, and at the county government level and at the state government level, there's a lot of interest in working with Marriott to meet its needs and keep it here.
Perfect. And what about the bus rapid transit?
We've had a lot of discussion. We have a lot of traffic, and the question is, there are communities that don't have traffic. We don't want to be one of those. We're, like most of the issues that we talk about, we're very successful. And supply and demand means that there's only so much space for people to get to the jobs and get from the housing. I mean, a thriving economy means more traffic. So it's not really a bad thing that we have a lot of people working, that we have a lot of people getting in their cars every day and going to their jobs. However, we've got to provide alternatives too. It's very frustrating and it takes too long and it's inefficient. And so we need to invest in transit. We need a metro system that works better than the one we have now. We've got to expand access to transit through proposals like the Purple Line and the Corridor Cities Transitway. And then also we're talking about repurposing some of the road miles that we have already by dedicating express lines for buses, which can carry a whole lot more people in the same amount of space than what automobiles would have. Now that also means a change in behavior. People have to be willing to take the bus, and that's a very untried proposition. So we have a broad countywide plan. We don't yet have a financing plan. The top priorities for bus rapid transit, first of all, are the Corridor Cities Transitway, which would extend from the Shady Grove Metro through Washington Grove, through Germantown, and up to Clarksburg. And that will be a bus on a dedicated lane, and we have all the right-of-way already. We know exactly where that's going to go. In the longer term, top priority would be Rockville Pike and Route 29. And so we want to dedicate express lanes on both of those very busy, very crowded roads to get people faster from home to work. And it's a great concept. We don't yet know how it'll be paid for, and so it's still some years off. There's a lot of discussion and work that still needs to be done on the bus rapid transit proposal.
But it's in progress.
It's under discussion. We're working hard on trying to figure it out, but I can't tell you today how much it'll be paid for, which is obvious, how much it'll cost or how it will be paid for, which is a pretty big issue.
And you talked about the Purple Line. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm a strong supporter of the Purple Line. It's the smartest near-term investment we can make that will grow our economy, create jobs, connect communities, and improve our metro system overall. It'll bring an influx of new riders. It'll connect the orange line and the green line and the red line, which aren't connected today. It provides the east-west connection that's been missing here in the Maryland suburbs. It will be transformative for the University of Maryland. For all of us who are Terps fans and want to go to a game, you'll be able to take transit. You won't be stuck in traffic. For those of us who are students or graduate students or faculty or parents of students at the university, it'll just make life a lot easier and a lot better. It will increase connectivity for jobs here in Bethesda, with Silver Spring, with Prince George's County, New Carrollton, the federal facilities down there. We're trying to attract the FBI headquarters to Prince George's County, and that'll be a great big job center. So the Purple Line is an integral part of our long-term economic development plans. It's going to increase the value of land all along the route, increase the value of housing all along the route. It's going to be a great thing for our local economy if it happens. We need to prevail upon Governor Hogan to keep the momentum going. It's the smartest investment we can make, consistent with what Governor Hogan has been saying about how we're open for business, we want to grow our tax base and attract jobs and investment. The Purple Line does all those things.